Evening guys, it's Friday night and I'm back at the club lake again with a bit of a difference. Finished work, drove over, got in the car park. The gate was open to the car park, which is unusual. Drove in and the car park was rammed, lots of people sitting around. Could mean only one thing: there's a match on. So there's a match on the big lake, which I'm not taking part in, so I've been forced to go on the small lake, and at the moment I think I'm the only one fishing here. There's been a couple of people looking on the other swims on the other side, but to be honest, there's only about 4 or 5 swims on this lake you can actually fish. Now I've gone the swim furthest from the car park, so I'm still worried that there might be some people turning up near the car park and think they're fish over in the swims opposite me. And the reason I'm worried is one of the trees on the opposite bank has blown over, right over in the far side, and there's no swims down this side of the lake that you can actually fish to it from. There's branches in the water, snags, so I'm quite a way up the lake and I'm casting diagonally across to the tree. So what I don't want is someone coming opposite me and casting over my line going over that side. So fingers crossed I'll have the lake to myself, but there's been a few people looking around. So we'll see what happens. But yes, I've got a bait over against the fallen tree. I've got one just about 20 yards out, on a nice clear spit. There's a bit of weed around, then the weed dies down. It's a nice bit of a firmer bottom, still silty but a little bit firmer. And so yeah, I've just put the bait out and I can just see the white foam's popped its head up, so I might just put a few more over, get it right on the bait. So I've got spread a bait over the rod straight out in front, 20 yards out in the middle of the lake, and one with a scattering of boardies over towards the far tree. Now I'm using the same rigs you've seen me using recently. Didn't see no need to change, it's been working. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So the rods are out, now I've got to get the bivvy set up, and a lovely kingfisher just flew past. So let me crack on, get my home set up for the night, and I'll keep you in touch with any further action. Morning guys, Saturday morning, 6:30, nothing to report. Woke up with the right hand rod quite tight in the rod, but there was no bleach or anything, so I imagine that's just something that's done over time, very slowly. So I've just loosened it off a little bit. But apart from that, no, the only movement in front of this swim last night was the swans that were sleeping. But I did hear a nice fish leap out of the water just to my left, not far away. That was just, it was getting dark about 7:45 last night. That's the only signs of actual fish I've seen or heard all night. So yeah, it's very quiet. You never know, something still may happen. I haven't fished this lake for a long time. 2 or 3 years I'd imagine, so I'm not entirely sure what the score is on here. It did lose a lot of fish out of this lake when they had a fish kill on both lakes, so no one's entirely sure what's remaining in this lake, although there's still meant to be a few fish in here. Obviously there's one I heard last night, and hopefully a couple of the lumps are still in there. Yeah, it's a bit of an unknown. It's not been fished much this year at all. A lot of the swims are overgrown, and there's a couple of swims where branches are down in the way, so you can't actually fish them.
some of the fish, the swims are open, but you've got branches behind you and overhead, so casting will be extremely difficult unless you just start doing underarm flicks. So yeah, it was a quiet night. It wasn't cold at all. It's been overcast. I had a little bit of drizzle, but yeah, I didn't feel any cold at all. So yeah, just a nice still morning. Hopefully it stays dry and I can pack up in the dry and yeah, go and pick up my new car today, so looking forward to that. And yeah, so you'll see that in probably the next vlog. Anyway, I'll keep you posted, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay guys, it's about 7:30. Nothing else has happened. I've had a recast on the right hand rod, partly because the line had tightened up a little bit overnight, possibly because of undertow, possibly because of weed movement. I don't think it was fish activity, because there was no bleeps on the buzzer. So just to be on the safe side, because I was near the trees over the other side, I didn't want it to pull the hook into any branches or anything. So I've recast it, and it took me a couple of casts to get it exactly where I wanted it, but that's out there again. Same rig, 12-inch coated braid with bottom bait and half a pop-up, so it's a slow sinking bottom bait. And yeah, just about to prepare breakfast for the morning. Yeah, so a lot of work goes into this. First of all, you need to boil a kettle, and then you have to pour it into here. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Give it a stir. This is where the magic happens. And keep stirring. And I'll leave that on for a bit. There you go. So while that's doing its thing, yeah, I'll eat that in about 30 seconds. Anyway, so that's the breakfast sorted. That's a pot porridge. Last night I had a pot noodle, so it's all convenience food tonight, or this session. Yeah, so pot noodle, couple of cans of the black stuff, and for breakfast, pot porridge. Well, that's living, eh? Anyway, back to the fishing. There's no signs of any movement or any activity, so we'll see what happens. But you never know, one of those rods just may spring into life, but at the moment they're as dead as dodos. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay guys, it's about 9:15. I've got about another hour before I have to leave. Packed everything up apart from the rods and the kettle, which is boiling away at the moment. I'll have a nice cup of tea. But yeah, so it's getting a bit warmer. This is going to come off in a second. And yeah, I had a little twitch or 3-inch lift on the right hand rod. I was on it straight away, hit it, nothing there. Looked up, there was a coot in the area. It could have been the coot, but that is, at least I know my buzzers are working anyway. But yeah, apart from that, not a lot happening, apart from a lovely kingfisher darting back and forth, which is quite nice. Like I say, it's looking like it's going to be quite warm today, a little bit of cloud, it's getting nice and warm, but I've got to go soon anyway. Could be the last vlog, unless anything happens on either of these. I'll catch you later.